Glenn, how are you? So I started reading again. I missed it! And the first thing that I read after like a 6-month plus slump was Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm giving it a shot. After finishing Red Queen, I then bought Glass Sword and pre-ordered King's Cage, like right out the gate. And I have since finished the entire series. Actually, wait, no I haven't. I was under the impression this was a trilogy. I thought that King's Cage was the last one, but apparently I missed the memo. It ends, King's Cage, yeah, spoiler, it ends on a cliffhanger. But there's apparently not another book coming out until next year, and I don't know if there's another one after that. But it's not a trilogy! Yay! I just want to say a couple things about each book and just say that I want to read the fourth one, even though I don't even know when it's coming out. This is the best one, definitely, out of all of these. Maybe the fourth one or the last one will be my favorite, because like I usually love like the first and the last in a series, but this is definitely the best one so far out of these three. We have our protagonist, Mare Barrow, which I kept reading as Bone Marrow. I love my brain. She has red blood. Yeah, I dress for the occasion. She has red blood, and there are these whole bunch of people that have red blood, and there's a whole bunch of people that have silver-colored blood. The silver-colored blood are like the royals, they have special powers. Red-blooded people are like the peasants, basically. She has red blood, but she has special powers, dun-da-da-da! So, yeah. Yeah, let's love spoilers for each book. I really like this one. I knew as soon as freaking Cal walked in that I was gonna love him, you know. I did not really see the whole Maven thing coming. I can usually spot stuff like that. And I started to kind of get a feeling for it, but I wasn't quite sure how it was gonna go, how it was gonna turn out. It's pretty much all I have to say about this one is that I for some reason, I like this one a lot. It feels very Hunger Games. Oh my god, it's so Hunger Games to me. Her and Kalorn and Cal. First off, I was like, I cannot handle a love triangle right now. I actually had already read this book and I asked her, I'm like, does the love triangle continue? Like, what happens there? Thankfully, it does not. It pretty much gets sorted at the end of this book, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, you don't really have to worry about a love triangle, but it does have a very much a Peeta Gale kind of thing going on, especially into like the second and third book, which I totally called. Alright, for the second one, Glass Sword. I did really not like this book very much. I basically skimmed the entire thing. I mean, it's a typical sequel in a trilogy or series. You know, it gets you from point A to point B to continue on the story, which is its basic point. See more of what's happening between her and Cal, how they're gonna deal with Maven. It's basically them finding more people with red blood that have special powers, because like there's a whole bunch of them apparently. No one knew about it for some reason. One thing that I will say about Mare is that she screws up, and it's great. She does not do anything perfect. She has to keep trying everything, and it feels really real. She as a character feels very real to me because she doesn't have the perfect answer every time. She screws up. She doesn't know how to fix stuff. She lies. She cheats. She's a thief. Like that was her day job before like this whole thing happened. The character, I really liked her, and that continues on into this book and into the third book too. And speaking of the third book, we have King's Cage. This was just released like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I liked this one better than Glass Sword. I love the different crowns on each cover. They're so cool. Page is not impressed. Okay, my main thing is that it starts out with Mare being captured by Maven, and Maven has her for till page 200-ish, I think. Wanted her and Cal to get back together. There's this great line with Cameron where Cal was like, "Believe me, my heart is in this," and she was like, "Oh, a romantic declaration." Eye roll. I was like, yes. Thank you, Cameron. Can we just talk about Farley? Shade. That was so sad. He has a little girl, and she looks like a red tomato, which is exactly what I always think about babies. I like that you kind of see the whole rebel thing happening once again, reminding me of Hunger Games, but that's okay. It does it a little bit differently. It seems like a really popular kind of storyline right now, so I liked how she did it. I think she had a little bit of a different twist to it. There's a thing with the cliffhanger that it ends on, though. I don't want to say that I saw it coming, but something was gonna have to happen. It was all kind of going okay. Something was gonna need to happen, and I don't know if I saw it coming or not. The whole thing with them wanting Cal to become the king. But I do have to say that I agree with Mare. I think that she made the right decision. So yeah, I want to continue it on. I want to see what happens in the next book. I like Cal. One thing I do want to mention that is just such a cool character detail is the earrings. I love that. Basically, Mare has an earring, like, I picture, like, just, like, a stud from, like, each brother of hers that's, like, gone off to war. She also gets one from her best friend, and then she gives one to her little sister whenever she goes. And, like, I don't know, I just picture, like, one ear just being studded up with earrings, and that's just so cool. So, yeah, that's the tale of Bone Marrow. I like the writing in the series a lot. I tend to skim a lot with these books. That's just me. But, yeah, I recommend them. I think they're good. I want to read the next one, and, yeah. That's pretty much all I got. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Yep. I saluted from my nose. I'm gonna go, bye!